Hi everyone, Tim Majka with Tim Majka Real Estate Experts with Keller Williams Coastal Properties, serving the greater Long Beach and Los Angeles and Orange County area. Today I'm going to go over the top 4 mistakes that property owners sometimes make when they decide to become landlords and rent their property out, whether it be a condo or a single family home or an apartment building, and how you can avoid those mistakes. Number 1, not doing a proper financial check on your rental applicant. Renting a property out to an applicant that has poor credit or does not make enough money to pay for that rent can cost you dearly down the line in terms of future headaches and lost time and lost money dealing with that situation. We recommend always obtaining a credit report with FICO scores, an eviction check, and obtaining a recent pay stub and bank statement to make sure that your rental applicant makes enough money for their rent and that they also have enough cash reserves in the event of a rainy day and if they need to tap into those reserves to make sure that they're paying the rent. Number 2, not knowing landlord-tenant laws. Not knowing what you can and cannot do legally can cause a landlord to find themselves unable to deal with a tenant that's not paying the rent or is late paying the rent or is misusing a property. So we recommend making sure that you're familiar with the local landlord-tenant laws for your municipality, city, state, and that you're well familiar with them. Number 3, not keeping the property maintained. I'm sure we've all heard the word slumlord before, and none of us want to be the slumlord. But the sad thing is there's a lot of them out there. And so not keeping up with the property while it might save you money in the near term, could cost you dearly in the future. Both in terms of future repairs of the property and damage to the property, and lastly with not getting the rent that you should be, not getting fair market rent for your property. We recommend that you conduct a yearly inspection to go through the inside of the property and just make sure it's being properly maintained and to catch any small problems before they become big problems. For example, a small water leak today could turn into a big problem down in the future. And dealing with it today can help save you a lot of money and time and expense in the future. Lastly, lastly is renting it for less than what it's worth. Renting your property for less than what it's worth might allow you to rent your property out quickly, but in the long run, you may find yourself losing out on a lot of money. And you might find yourself renting it to a tenant who finds that they can take advantage of the situation. So we recommend that you do a rental analysis of the neighborhood to make sure that you are pricing your rent fairly and in line with the market rents in the neighborhood. And we also recommend that you keep in touch with what's happening in the market. So as rents go up with inflation or with the economy in the neighborhood, that you're keeping your rents in line with the market rents. As a real estate broker and property manager, my team and I pride ourselves on delivering excellent results for our clients and making sure we avoid these pitfalls. If you are managing a property or if you're unhappy with your current property manager, feel free to give us a call for a no obligation consultation and we can share with you some additional tips and how we can help maximize your return on your investment. Thank you for tuning in.